Yampa manone.
Mickey, this is guys at your friend. Well, 2 big games na course in Italy. Now, Kwame at a point, Napoli for the league in the first aya. Yen who dear and almost start to lose 2 matches. Neman ko yam fam. Almost I get closer in their last 4 games so much me arena. Until more boy game against International Milan at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. So I Inter Milan game omulusu to AC Milan no. I must say pressure about the Tomoso because I acquire 1 point between Milan, Napoli, and then Inter. So omulusu this particular game, Kwame, assign a day among Napoli and in the last 15 games, Omabo at the former San Paulo Stadium, now the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, Inter Milan a team rene back up and a team friend in Napoli. That again, that makes the league very difficult for Inter Milan. League you see a bonus and Drew say, come here, you share the experience level of the coach, the experience level of the players, and the individuals within how Ombisi arises to the occasion. Unfortunately, so far Napoli Luciano Spalletti, Edanona, or your coach on ye Scudetto Nibida. Sans now first Simeone Inzaghi, on also in league Nibida. So if you are talking about coaching experience, say baby Idris, Munya Dena, the coach is not the experience, but to bear. Come more than for those two coaches or more touchlines. Again, so Napoli team now, near him said that the absence of Zambo Aguiza and then Khalidou Koulibaly ebe ha omo in the AFCON. But the reality is that omo am feel omo kra. In fact, so the pair of Juan Jesus formerly of Inter Milan and AS Roma. Any branch FN Ramani at the heart of central defense. Ebe ye wonwa. Say Napoli did both 4 games obi antimi nshom. Di Lorenzo is a mainstay and one of the competent right back in the Italian Serie A. And he just okay. So far, branch FN Mario Rua bullet back in for Napoli for years after he sat Lazio, no, the days of Mauricio Sarri, no, on na bar. And he has been consistent. A midfield of Laboka Stanislavic, no Babeshe Zambo Aguiza, no, has just been okay. But when he says Zambo Aguiza presence, no, I didn't remember Babeshe fin hobby. Pedro Zielinski, Fabian Ru, a midfield, and then Vito Osimhen will be available for this particular game. But baby also Interfoni Kono, and Michel Politano, a former player, are not be moved from the right, and Lorenzo Isena. Again, Alessandro Bastoni will not be available for this particular game. Into the Ambrosio Beba Beka Stefan de Vrij, any branch of Milan screening no match, and Dinzan Fred is not likely to start this particular game. And on the Chester Matthew Damien, Ebeba shed the right wing back Bruno. Ivan Perisic will be available, Haka Hakonoglu will be available, and again Joachim Correa is likely to come back in this particular game. But Edin Dzeko and then Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez, Kwame, Nansen goes name Ma in the Italian Serie A, man said here. League in start here, not City now. But in such a big game and in such a big occasion, you expect your big boys to be rising to the occasion. It is a game that I feel say Koulibaly will come back. Ebe start with Ramani. I don't think Napoli Ebe sticking to their 2 central defense or my boy in their last 4 games. You know, that will be so difficult for Napoli. Say Ebe team. I prevented the attack of Inter Milan from scoring. Again, let's not forget, and I want to say, with all these materials, I mean so much believe in them, no, Kwame. So share the defense of Syria anymore. Offer Fiorentina, offer AS Roma, offer SS Lazio, offer Inter Milan, offer Juventus, offer AC Milan. Team where your friend on Napoli na a concede goals and also cry. With these players come, you expect them to concede a lot. But the unity at the heart of defense for team friend in Napoli and must stand there tall. Ninginani Ejuma, Khalidou Koulibaly, and Abrante Ramani are in this particular time. A game that Napoli would also love to win and break the tie. So Marco 32 years without the league title because almost Inter Milan no be defense. A bad is Inter or Baba. But in such a big game, said the man can come, you expect the big boy to rise to the occasion. Alexis Sanchez is back. Look at that cracker that he scored in the last game. Lautaro Martinez will just try to prove a point. Edin Dzeko is just on form. And these are the players I'll be expecting Napoli say stop. The game will be purely tactical. Vito Osimhen, the Inter defense you expect him, he will be a thorn in the flesh. Meaning that Dressmet him will be fresh in Abba or probably start. But on the right side, St. Martin Damian started there. Nature said Lorenzo is saying now will have an off day and will beat me out. Take them on that particular line very, very well for the Napoli side. It's a game that I'm expecting both sides to score. But Napoli has started the game as favorite. But I foresee a 1-1 draw game at the Diego Armando Maradona. Juventus against Atlanta almost almost 4 money check their last 5 games and your man could yim from on and off this particular season, but Juventus so knock it. Say omobeti me I a part of the big boys so far as qualified for the Champions League near concern. So here did Zakaria, now here Dusan Vlahovic, omoba and our game so my bar, or Mama Jew for who say signing almost signing in the January transfer no Kwame omoba and almost hit the ground and running. An assist and a goal for these 2 signings no how omo is so prepared so omobe add a lot to the Bianconeris. Again, so we share Atlanta side now. Almost so I on and off to say the American. A consistent back 3 with James Steele, Palomino, and Abrante Fen Rafael Tuloy. Ruben goes in score and affect to Omokakra, but Robert Fiola and Hartibo is always available in their midfield just to make sure. Setting my friend Juvenson midfield no, and Sayaka Krabem, Rodrigo Bentacoko, Kulizesi Echo, into ye share how. Open here, friend Mazia Allegri so Kwame. On also be a team no a Medford. O share team a friend Atlanta again. Duvan Zapata, the likes of Malonovsky, the likes of Palisic, Kwame. The kind of performance on the last season in the Italian Serie A, last 2 seasons in the Italian Serie A, and again the performance on Atlanta in the Champions League. Kwame, you won't be this particular time. But let's not forget. So if you November one team I call the GR and coach Juventus no, then you are talking of team friend Atlanta. Form on the ball last season enter form and you expect Dusan Vlahovic to be a thorn in the flesh of the defense of team friend Atlanta. Juve team no Kwame, they look so unpredictable. But in the last 10 games they are yet to lose in the Italian Serie A. And no chance be omojina or mahu say also ultimate Champions League next season. In their group, they were first in that particular group and they want to continue. They have an experienced coach. Drew that time say the knowledge and tactical know-how no Kwame. Would you push your players in Kakrabia? With those quality materials available for my age Juventus no Kwame? Or Mubeti my IBB. It is a game for Juve and Kwame. In as much as a big tire, no more than Kwame. I'm expecting Juve to get the maximum points. So we go Spain. Barcelona airborne against Espanyol. Now, Espanyol, Omoba League in na their first game boy against Barcelona in the first round. No BN him say with that rivalry in Cabeye Ding at the meeting my friend FC Barcelona. Now, so Barcelona last game so against him your friend Atletico Madrid. Obia who the kind of footballer team Barcelona boy. News a free speed everybody say Adam Traoré likely to start this particular game because the last training or no unya in this. But again, in up front, and when he discussed Barcelona up front, no, said the Aquaco this particular time. Sergio Gomez and all those players at the back of Team FN Espanyol, the likes of Oscar Gel, these are not guys Kwame that are showing so much quality. And Ocheke until the last game, I almost say Team FN Valencia by 2-0. Espanyol intimate and share Team Bia. And Ocho say Victor Moreno team no, and Nemua Yedin Diamond. Obo da say how omo pray said this particular time omo ntimi nsan ko relegation bi. But in games against Barcelona Kwame dey na expect. Who expect say rivalry game there eduru obia player bia so oya adi onya adi or ordinary or very good or great or try to be shown quality because it is a game for the bragging right. You be expect Spain for no ebetimi aye bibi Kwame. But I don't think this time they can stop the Barcelona team with a kind of fire and a kind of performance. And they lose at him so almost hit at the right time. Check the rhythm of the Barcelona team and how they played against Atletico Madrid. Kwame, I feel it's a game that Barcelona will win. Now, Villarreal against Real Madrid. And then a game, Kwame, Villarreal so you team. So sure Real Madrid able game. Any chances against Madrid. But Madrid and so is sluggish in their last 2 games in the absence of Karim Benzema and then so omo game ba akwa Vinicius every browser by and start here and ba consult na bench Carlo Ancelotti omo busa na the pressure and o ka say o believe say Abrantia na bre until the man started from the bench. Fela Mendy will not be available for this particular game. Until just say Marcelo ebeba because in the last few games Carlo Ancelotti introduced Marcelo in those games. Until David Alaba, Eda Militao will be solid. Dani Carvajal, Ebewoho, and then you keep the midfield, or the coach will just try to manage the three midfield because a crucial game against Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday at the Parc des Princes. Pierre Gifones or Mudia one in the pressure be any Omusubiu. They are only hoping Neymar will be fit for that particular game. But apart from Neymar, all their players are available, and Sergio Ramos also is not likely to play that particular game. So Real Madrid games no come in and say enkuye to say they can no almost start here and no Sevilla Sanchez Elche as the pressure because I'm close to Gabon and they expect to beat him a friend Villarreal this particular time. So what should Villarreal for so on Kwame a team a omo betimi akọ all the way in Villa Bamarin akwa kuche team a ye friend no Rebetis no Chelsea omo ye team omo modebo ne so ani omo last two games omo team a win and they have players are such big games omo ye ready to play. Dani Perejo, Alberto Moreno, 1/4 on the right, Raul Abiol, Pau Torres, a midfield of Capun, Samuel Chukwueze started, the likes of Danjuma, Palco Alcázar, and Gerard Moreno. All these players are available for those particular games. Omuni injuries bebre. Sam Ranti Wimu in Akwame. So coach FN Unite Emre Epesel, Omoana Omoboa. That has been their usual 11, apart from sometimes in attack. Omo de Danjuma be change Palco Alcázar for him to pay Abranti FN Gerard Moreno. No, who say no any Tima FN Villarreal, the Yellow Submariners, Oma Mintinia. Madrid were a lot to choose from, but unfortunately, so Omo boy without Karim Benzema in attacker. Omo may see the focal point. You know, look at Jovic. League in start you know Obien will say or pick out the pieces in a crack but our sank off in the last game Omubo is score as a false 9 with Marco Asensio and then Rodrigo the goals both on the flanks. This time you mean say coach FN Carlo Ancelotti be decided say obey so Abranti FN Luka Jovic no above Vinicius Junior and then Marcos Alonso because a victory for this particular side proud to the preparation Amodebo against PSG, you know, very very crucial. So when Timmy answer there will be so much pressure on Carlo Ancelotti. Omo team no kwame. Makasa omo redeem na abafem, omo form na abafem, but Villarreal any good record against my friend Real Madrid. Again, it is a game that you expect any side to score. But for me, say win beba dia, I'm going for a Madrid win. But say okufikesima kwame a both team to score, Madrid to win. Now, may share one game pair in the Premier League. And kwame game mention Manchester United versus Southampton, a long-time game, and also Barcelona. Southampton for no near lucky. It didn't make us almost near lucky because what I watch on games now, almost against Manchester City, and almost against Tottenham Hotspur. It's almost the big games in Kwan or Mobo. Fortunately for them, the two big games are more boy, and now there's so much Subia. It's almost draw against Manchester City and on better Tottenham Hotspur by 3-2. Now it is the 10 against Manchester United, and so what Manchester United and I know you can almost say game against Burnley, no, and you man could and you expect Manchester United playing against Burnley in recent time to beat my friend Burnley, but Ankoye. Now David De Gea say he feel there is a case, but he mudie ya che ya dream say enima bakum yelubi na Nkoye. They need a coach to put the quality players available for them to get their results. A other baby Kwame ye move Manchester United and only Juma and also on to get the results now. Now Southampton a free scoring club a team on a bar who say defend the baby said they be mini James Tarkowski mobile you know into a PM no because they believe in their individuals, they believe in the quality, they believe in the lone players. Almost free several teams about this kind at their mom. A game, it's a game Obia Abeche, Abranti FN Mohamed Salisu, because in the last two games he has been phenomenal for Southampton. You game you know be a bonity. The statistics in the game against Manchester City was just a match. So against Son Heung-min, Lucas Moura, Steven Bergwijn, and Harry Kane, again he was just super. It's essential how he will fare against Cristiano Ronaldo, Edinson Cavani, Jadon Sancho, and then Marcus Rashford. He share how Salisu any Bednarik mo omo be perform against this particular side. Eric Kyle Walker and then Eric Peters mo be perform against this particular side. Again, Manchester United team no Kwame ya can say ukura mfimfini kakra now try say hit omo the baker because omo defenders especially Harry Maguire into actual in recent times teams no omo United bowling na omo try say omo attack at the center backs now on the only side no be attack free because on you comfortable when it comes to tackles but it's very comfortable so one person now allow so on build from the back and no be my abo game na wi no na Kwame will be ebo na chi no into o hwechi Adams whether Nathan Redmond or Boroja Amando omumienu seba ko na best start here who expect so attack here you attack Harry Maguire because the other player on the pen there who attack here obebre and what me anya go Robio has been in the Premier League for years. God Pros is one of the young talented players who expect to obey showing quality in such particular games. But Ralph Rangnick said, game your mubui, someone to me answer, there will be so much pressure on him. There's no pressure on Southampton because in their last 2 games against the big boys, Omotimena 4 points at the free. It is not easy to play Manchester City now being a draw. In as much as Tottenham must play any form, no, or more quality and a lot to choose from. Into who sense sure more goes to 2. A Chelsea Kwame on more debon SN. But it is a game that my instinct tells me United will win. Kwame omu be BBR to win because almost Champions League neighbor almost form they will be playing against Atletico Madrid almost uniform. And so Kwame one shot and shot pressure now continue to mount and Kwame yes and ma will lose a lot of things within the dressing room and then big boys the confidence shots as above them. It won't be good for Manchester United and it's a game that Kwame I feel United will do something and probably win. Liverpool ball against Burnley. You know Liverpool in the last game that they played against Leicester City and to Kwame time I ba AFCON no obia kan and your analysis say you believe we say ade be Liverpool kakra no the absence of Mo Salah and then Sadio Man. But Omo in fear, Omo say in the absence of those players, they have materials available on between fill those particular gaps. In the last game, Omo started Luis Diaz from the right, left, and almost started Diego Jota from the right. Again, they played so well. Mani Aba, Mo Salah, and in that game, Salah from the bench and a buy. Into Jurgen Klopp, I also have built a very good side. Omo a lot of options to choose from. Yakasa Burnley for almost lucky to play Manchester United now probable team at say Liverpool no Kwame let us all work Juma pa into the likes of Chastela, James Tarkowski, Ben Mee, the likes of Charlie Connor, Robert Westwood and Kwame all those players now the last time you come almost work Juma and I know Kasper Michael Bre Ankasa but Kwame Bre the level of saves, the level of dives, how he organized his defense no. There was one player called Diego Jota. The ball, the Kwame was Ronaldo, pepe. Within the 18, and in the presence, no Kwame will be flabber. Born by that one and temper, not about that one. He just scoring for fun. Since so free Wolverhampton, into the defense of Burnley, who have a lot of work to do. Omo double work against Liverpool because the Salah next started, say man next started our Juma, say Luis Diaz next started, say Diego Jota Firmino neya our Juma, and then they are made full to Curtis Jones ball or be born in this particular game. I was surprised. Fabinho is always available, and Thiago Alcantara, Kwame only need him to be fit. And games no so Bobby I am thing. Say Liverpool a bit me lose. Kwame, my last game I'm going in for a win for Tima your friend Liverpool.
Okay. Well, and the game, but that's it now.